Weeks pass by, a museum tour is being held and they are looking at the Justice League heroes fighting Starro the Conqueror. A child asks if it's their first enemy they fought together before, and the tour guide replies that they had a few adventures right before they went up against this powerful enemy. She then shows the children the other displays as she continues to inform them that the Justice League played an important part in the history of superheroes. She added, their existence shows that people with superpowers can work together. On the display, she explains it shows that even the mightiest heroes can fail, sacrificing themselves to hold back the dark, and now we're in a world without a Justice League. The child asks if she thinks they are already gone, as the children are still hopeful that they will be found again and Justice League will be back. The tour guide shouts, with a disconfigured face, angrily says that they are no longer alive. She continues to mold into a monster that scares the light out of the kids. A voice is then heard telling him that this is not the plan. But Clayface can't pretend anymore until the end of the day, with these annoying children asking too many questions about the Justice League. Apparently they are after Darkseid's mother box, which is publicly displayed in the museum, but now without the Justice League, they can take it as they please. Suddenly, he did not expect the Flash to show up, telling him that everyone now is making their big move that got him a new deal. He attacked the hero with full of mud, not noticing the mother box is no longer on the shelf. It's the kids that took it and ran away from the monster, and this pisses off Clayface, now going after them. The hero is stuck in the mud, but good thing he unleashes his other power, that is lightning, which destroys all the mud covering him. Flash blocks him from hurting the children, and Clayface mocks him for having no Justice League anymore to back him up today. Flash just smiles, now telling the opponent he himself alone will teach the monster a lesson. He surrounded the enemy round and round, telling him that when he was in kindergarten, he used to make little clay sculptures. They'd be soft later until they put them in an oven. Another fact is that his speed gives off a lot of heat, which ultimately defeated the surprised villain. After that, the hero talks to the kids and then gives them a real tour of the museum for their bravery. Night comes and the children had a wonderful time as they thanked the red superhero. One of them asks if there will ever be a Justice League again. He explains that years ago, the original Flash is his mentor, and now that he's gone, that scares him of replacing the hero and stepping as the new Flash, coming from being a Teen Titans himself. But then he realized that over time everything is changing and embracing the new, so it is not a question if there will ever be a new Justice League or when. Both of them now faces the Museum of Heroes, and in the night sky shows the many faces of its rich history. In a dark room, a voice is heard saying it all started with a light. It is Batman all along, explaining to his son Damian that after his parents died, he swore an oath to carry his parents' legacy that created Batman. Along his journey he met aliens, Amazon gods, royalty from under the sea, scientists and space cops. Batman saw many generations of new characters with sidekicks, new faces with new backgrounds. All with the same mission of bringing justice shine like a candle. All these superheroes gathering here, you could never understand what they stood for. As Damian takes lead of shining his candle in memories of the late Justice League protecting the world. He added, as long as we continue to fight and keep these candles burning, the Justice League's legacy will carry on. On Washington, D.C., it is under attack by the cult group called Cobra, as John and the Flash are doing their best to fight them all. The red superhero is somewhat confused, that he faced the Cobra before but have never been this brazen, he said. It's because villains nowadays think now that the Justice League is gone, everyone wants to take their shot. However, Flash feels that the reason is bigger than that. Everywhere there is, even in space, they're like desperate. All sorts of villains are all coming out as if they're running out of time. John is fully aware that the big heavies are not making their moves though, as one crazy preacher shouts that the Justice League is dead. This is the end. Next thing they see is they are being trampled by a massive foot, which halted their advancements. It's the Green Lantern showing up to help the heroes, and the two newbies are never been happier to see him. The Green Hero is now confused. After taking his first vacation in years, the Justice League is nowhere to be found. That brings us back again to Black Adam in his weakened state, telling everyone his story about how Superman from another universe warns them that a great dark army has risen, and all of these dark demons are heading to Earth. The Justice League is the last hope of the multiverse, and that the ruins of the multiverse will be our battleground. We did everything to get them back into darkness but failed, he says. As the darkness fears my lightning, I got ejected from the battlefield, and then I was teleported back to the Hall of Justice. He continues to tell the superheroes that he witnessed up close, and never have he ever seen such powers like Pariah that turned all heroes into ashes just like that. He confirms that the darkness has been halted for now, but in exchange of the Justice League existence. Hearing this makes the Green Lantern very angry and won't accept the fact that Black Adam is telling the truth. He doesn't trust him either, but John defended Black Adam, saying his dad would have made him one of the Justice League before. The Green Hero reminds them again that the man tries to eliminate Ollie, Dinah, and even Clark and Wonder Woman. Who will believe in his insane story? 'Cause I don't. Meanwhile, Dr. Fate is trying to locate the whereabouts of the said fallen heroes, but he can't sense their existence anywhere. Even the little heroes say they did every test they could, and the woman in black suit says the same thing. Back in the Hall of Justice, the Green Lantern is asking about the Teen Titans, and Wally replies they're doing just fine in the academy. He continues that the world needs them to find the Justice League. At the same time, he will look for the perpetrator of this madness. John asks what about the overflowing crimes going on here, in which the Red Hero responds that's what the world has Superman for. The two immediately do what is needed to be done, while John is left still thinking what to do next. He flies in front of the statues, looking now at his father's face. Same thing he did looking at Batman and Diana, which made him smile and hoping that everything will be fine. In Brazil, Wonder Girl is battling a fire demon, telling her that the end is coming. She uses her lasso of truth to apprehend the demon, as the demon never gives up and tries to fight back. John came to her rescue and they both punch the blazing enemy. After that, he helps putting out the flame by using his ice breath. Wonder Girl explains that the monsters in the Amazon have been extra edgy lately, and she's aware that the darkness has possessed the monster. Then the two introduces themselves and Yara asks what brings you to me. He is a little embarrassed to ask that now that the Justice League is gone, they needed something important to talk about. He preaches that the League was formed because it is better working together. He smiles, saying I'm now putting together a new team. Yara takes it in for a moment, then laughs at the idea of it and responded there is no way she's joining. She explains she just recently became Wonder Girl, her responsibilities is to her tribe in the rainforest. Then she mounts her Pegasus, telling him again that she cannot be the next Wonder Woman. She apologized and bid him good luck with his team of superheroes. Even in New York is no exception at the rise of crimes. A reporter in the news is saying it's not only here in the city, but also all over the world. Batman is getting frustrated of his non-stop crime fighting while chasing two bandits downtown. It seems he is chasing two cowboy bandits that is lighting him up, and then came John again to help his fellow hero. The Cape Crusader immediately put a brake on his bike while Superman already apprehended the crooks. Downside of it, Batman tells him that the twin bandits are leading him to their supplier and John messed it up. He defended himself by saying he's also doing the best he can to stop the crime all over, so he's trying to step up. He hinted the vigilante that this new Superman needs a Batman. But Damian is not interested, so he just left with his bike. His reason is the last Batman to team with anyone is now gone. This saddens the kid, thinking he is right, but the determination inside of him persists that he's still putting together a team no matter what. One by one he asks as many superheroes as he can to join his league. Some say yes, and there's a no, some are maybe, and others are a little busy to answer. The new Robin is in, Supergirl is a maybe because she just arrived. It's a definite yes from this guy, others are teaming up with another group, so thanks anyway. Two heroes says they're more needed in their respective country, while Blue Beetle is a yes. Shazam is hesitant to join because he doesn't trust Black Adam, as the brothers superheroes also wanted in. Subscribe to watch more videos like this. See you on the next one.